What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This video we're going to be taking a look at a couple of accessories that I take with me all the time. These have bubbled up to the top of my have-to-have essentials, especially rocking the iPhone world, but these will work for any basic phone. The only caveat is you need a MagSafe adapter for this little guy. These are both Anker products, and we'll just go ahead and jump into what I mentioned first, is the Anker MagGo USB-C adapter. And what this is a 3-in-1 adapter that's MagSafe. Right? It just goes MagGo, right? MagSafe. And basically it's going to give you an SD card port. Not only one, but two. That's why it's a 3-in-1. It's going to give you a TF or a mini or micro, whatever you want to call these little SIM cards, or SD cards, and then a regular size. Okay? So then you can now put your footage, transfer files, transfer pictures, record video, whatever, to this device, which is really, really handy when it comes to adding, kind of that record and go and quick transfer of files from your phone to an SD card. Then you can take it into your laptop, into your media editing software and whatever, and really kind of give your iPhone or your phone the camera functionality, because a lot of cameras and stuff like that obviously record to SD cards. So the ones that do, this is kind of like that. It's giving you your phone the ability to become more of your everyday carry, camera, video recording device and stuff like that. So here is the box. We've already done the unboxing. So let's get into some of the features of this bad boy. And take a look at how it actually works. So you have this little device right here, right? Doesn't look like much. This little lid comes off, okay, like a lens cap. And then you can see here we've got a USB-C port, we've got a built-in USB-C cable, and even on the side here we've got another USB-C port. So, why do we have so many USB-C ports? Well, you can actually connect this into your phone, and you can actually charge also through this. So if you're wanting to use this and use it as like a pass-through charger, because you're now plugging this into your phone, you can do that, which is kind of a neat little feature. So basically we have 4 ports. Okay, we have a micro SD card, a regular standard SD card, and we have 2 USB-C ports. So now we're up to 4 ports. Okay. The nice thing is both USB-C ports support 10 gig throughput. Okay, which is what your iPhone, this is the iPhone 16 Pro Max, is capable of through its USB-C port. So it is optimized for the throughput of a phone, and most of them today that are out there, Samsungs, everything like that, Google's, usually are 10 gigabytes is what it wants to put through it. Okay. Again, you can do power and data at the same time. You can write and read data all while charging at 42.5 watts. That's the max output. So you can still charge at a pretty good clip through this guy. So it's going to output 42.5 watts of power, all while also doing data, which is really, really cool. You can get this in 3 colors. This happens to be the black. And it does support, here's the video formats. This is very important. So it can record 4K. Supported that, 60 frames per second. Okay, that's pretty good on ProRes. It's going to be 220 megs per second. Okay, it can also do 4K 30 frames per second on ProRes, but it's 150 megs per second. Okay, and if you don't want to do ProRes, you want to dial it down to HD 30 instead of the 4K. I guess you're still doing ProRes, but just not 4K. It's 100 megs per second, right? So you've got all that. You can also, like I said, transfer files between your phone and laptop easily. The model number on this guy is A83D1, but I'll have a link in the show notes where you can pick this up. And again, considered a MagSafe accessory. It's got a built-in cable with a 90-degree angle to go into the phone port. And that is it. So let's go ahead and do a quick little demonstration of this guy. So I'm just going to MagSafe it on there, and automatically detects, right? So we're going to take this out first. That would be the smart thing to do, right? And we're going to just stretch this out, And you're wondering like, hey, is the case going to work on this? There you go. Yes, but some cases could restrict this going in. It's, you know, going to be tight. So if you've got a bulky case, this may not work with your phone. I'm just going to say that. So we've plugged in the device, and let's go ahead and put an SD card in there. Right here. I think this is the way it goes. Yes. Oops. So we've got an SD card. Get this back attached to the magnet. There we go. So now we've got an SD card. So what I'm going to do is go into my Files app. Files. And now on my phone, Untitled. So there we go. There's the SD card. Okay? So I can come on here and browse. I've got some videos that I've recorded on here, and then I can actually play it from it. Okay? So let's go ahead and take the smaller SD and TF. Let's go ahead and get the TF card in here. Push that down. I think we're in. So let's go ahead and go back over to here. And now we see a ROMs, right? And it says it's empty. Obviously I had some ROMs on it at some point for some kind of emulation or whatever. But yeah, so I have the Untitled and I have ROMs that show up from these SD cards. I've got a little LED showing me that it's active, and we can actually do stuff to that. So let's just go ahead and we'll do a camera, we'll do video, and let's turn on the ProRes. Now through the iPhone's native app, this is what sucks really. ProRes has to be on if you want to record to an SSD or an SD card. Okay, you can't just take normal video and send it over to an SD card through the Apple's native app, right? You're gonna have to go get like Blackmagic's app or a couple other different camera apps to do this. So we'll turn on the ProRes, and then we can, I think we can select, we're on 4K 30 USB-C. So we're going to record real quick just a little bit of video. There we go. And there we go. We've got 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and we're going to stop. So it's saving it to the USB-C drive. Okay, which means this little guy right here. So let's go ahead and go back into Files and see where we saved it. Did we save it in an Untitled? Let's see. Yep, 100 Apple. So there is our SD card, and here's our video. ProRes. Pretty fast. No issues whatsoever. Pretty cool. Now I said, hey, you know what? We can charge this device. So we're going to use the other Anker product in here. It's got a nice built-in cable here. So we're going to pull that through. Now let's plug our charger in. If I can get it plugged in. There we go. Got to do it behind the camera. And now we're charging. So now let's go ahead, launch the camera app. We're charging it. Let's do video. Let's turn ProRes back on. We're seeing the USB-C. And let's do some recording. Okay. We're recording, and we're charging. How cool is that? Still charging. So we're going to keep it powered up while we're recording. That is a pretty cool little device, if I ever did say so myself. And I just said so myself, so that's what it is. So you just take this off, and then you stow it back in to the little compartment. You can put the lid on it with the cards still in there, and compact and keep them safe. Alright, that's pretty cool. So we've got a neat little device there, the MagGo accessory USB-C adapter for SD-TF. Good to go. Alright, let's move on to this little guy. So, showing you that it's a charger with a built-in cable. We know that much, right? So let's go ahead and get into the MagGo power bank from Anker as well. So you can see here, it is made for Apple Watch. Duh. But it also has USB-C. So this is probably going to appeal more to the Apple folks out there, obviously. So it's 10,000 milliamps. That's a pretty good little footprint for 10,000 milliamps. It's small, it's compact. That's a lot of power in a small little form factor. 30 watt USB-C and 5 watt Apple Watch charging. It's got a 0 to 90 degree adjustable stand, and that's really about it, right? So this is just a handy little power bank to go with you to record or to charge your Apple Watch. And when I say it's got a stand, the Apple Watch charger comes up. So now you can actually stand this up if you wanted to, you know, however you wanted. Put this by your bedside. So let's go ahead and put my Apple Watch on here. And boom, we're charging the Apple Watch. Okay? And I have a time. So if I don't want to sleep with my Apple Watch on, you know, I can definitely put this on and have it bedside charging and use it for the time feature that it has. So I can just turn the screen on and keep the alarm clock or keep it on there at all times. And again, I'm going to be charging at 5 watts through this guy right here. That's pretty cool. We've got a built-in USB-C cable. So all we got to do is pull it tight like so. And then you got a little lanyard strap that you can hook this up to, carry it around, whatever, for easy, compact, you know, carry. Then over here, we've got an in and out USB-C, so USB-C 2. So we've got a display. So if I wanted to push this little button here, you can see it's at 100 watts. If I can get this to focus, focus. There we go. Maybe. Let's do it this way. Okay, come on, focus. Wow, camera is being picky. There we go. So, got the C1, C2, and you get the watts input output. And you get the overall battery life of 100% currently on there. So, pretty darn neat. Got a charger. So again, we charge it here, or we can use this to charge other devices. Got this. So basically, you know, 10,000 milliamps, built-in USB-C cable that does 30 watt charging. It also has the Active Shield 2.0, which is Anker's certified maximum protection, so you don't want this to fry a device, so it will have a lot of different safety features built in, from temperature to overcharge to shorting, all that kind of stuff. The LED display to monitor the charge levels. Again, this is model A1657. It is TSA approved. It comes in at 8.64 ounces or 245 grams, so it is not heavy at all. And again, the overall output is 35 watts. So you can actually charge, you know, 100% this device in about 1.5 hours with a 30 watt input. And then it does pass-through charging. So if you're charging this device, you can still charge while it is charging your gear, right? So that's kind of a cool little feature. We can plug this in and charge the device, and it still balances out and charges your other devices at the same time. So very, very cool gear from Anker. They did send these to the show to review. Actually, I was thinking maybe I bought that one, but maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I get confused anymore. But Anker is a proud sponsor of the show, but they have not edited this content in any way. They have just provided some product samples, okay? But I buy Anker as well. I support them. They support me. It's a give and take world. I like to do that with my supporters, so I do purchase this. I think I purchased this one. I'll have to go back and look. Now I'm kind of questioning it. Again, I'll have both these in the show notes. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the show. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.